Hey guys, today I'll be showing you my list for the top 10 comic book anti-heroes. And just to let you know, I'm counting Marvel and DC, and those that aren't in either of them. Alright, let's get started. So, number 10, John Constantine. John Constantine is a member of a comic book called Hellblazer in the DC universe. He handles the tortured souls from hell, and he has appeared in Arrow a few times, and did have his own TV show which didn't run for too long. But he was also portrayed by Keanu Reeves in 2005. That wasn't too popular though. But Constantine can summon demons himself and create portals, and he doesn't actually play by the rules as much, but he does do the right thing when it calls for it. Number 9, Deathstroke. Deathstroke's been seen more as a villain at times, but it's very rare you see him do the right thing. He's been counted as an anti-hero for the time he tried to save his son. But after his wife found out what he had become, she then stabbed him in the eye. Which is why underneath the mask he has an eye patch. But he's mostly been an enemy of Batman, Green Arrow, and the Teen Titans as well. And he's mostly been an assassin for hire. But he was in Arrow as well, portrayed by, I think it was Matt Bennett? I can't remember, but that was a pretty good role. Number 8, AntiVenom. AntiVenom is a symbiote that wasn't reproduced like the others. In fact, it was actually created when Mr. Negative touched Eddie Brock's shoulder. It's this whole white substance merged with Brock's cancer cells. It actually cured Brock and turned him into AntiVenom. With this, he can trace any trace of a symbiote in anyone and eradicate it from them. It does leave them incredibly weak, though. He does have incredible strength, a healing factor, and he is immune to Spider-Man's spider sense. Hence the name AntiVenom. He is an anti-hero. Number 7, Spawn. Spawn is a really badass character. Much like Ghost Rider, he is possessed by a spirit and possesses the penance stare as well. His methods are questionable, but you can never argue with his results. He was killed by a former partner of his and sent to hell, since he had murdered innocents when he was still alive. But he then came back 5 years later and became Spawn. Number 6, the Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is a complete and total badass. Johnny Blaze is possessed by the spirit Zerathos, who was once an angel but got corrupted by the spirits of hell. And now he deals out his own series of vengeance to those who deserve it. But he will literally use his penance stare to burn the soul of anyone that crosses his path. Anyone bad. He can tell whether they're innocent or guilty anyway. Number 5, Blade. Blade doesn't always attack humans. In fact, he only attacks familiars, those who work with vampires. But Blade is a master in all sorts of martial arts techniques and carries a heavy arsenal of weapons on him. He is literally a walking arsenal of badassness. But Blade is just a total badass. He doesn't usually care for much, but when he does, you will know it. He will kill anyone that tortures with his emotions. Number 4, Moon Knight. Moon Knight is actually a lot like Batman, but there are obviously differences. Mark Spector is possessed by a spirit of the moon god of the Egyptian moon god, and he uses his abilities in combat to deal out justice to all the evildoers. And with his abilities, he has broken a few bones in his crime-fighting life, and also is not afraid to get his hands dirty. Number 3, Elektra. Elektra is the love interest to Daredevil, and she is one of the sexiest Marvel's characters, if you ask me. And she also did die at the hands of Daredevil's enemy Bullseye, though. But she has incredible fighting technique and can seriously kick anyone's ass that interferes with her. But also, she has more martial arts skills than pretty much nearly anyone. She's one of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe. Number 2, Deadpool. Now come on, if it's anti-heroes, we're gonna have him. I mean, he did kill the whole Marvel Universe. Wade Wilson is a scarred, fourth wall breaking psycho, going by the name of Deadpool since the prison he was in when he applied for a procedure that was supposed to cure him. There was a thing called a Daredevil there where the inmates would guess who the guards would kill next. But not only is he hilarious, he also is crazy. And he just breaks as many bones as he can. Number 1, The Punisher. Now come on, it's obviously The Punisher. Frank Castle has one of the most torturing backstories, which leads him to lead the life that he does. He will not hesitate to kill anyone that has done wrong in their life. He will do anything it takes to avenge the deaths of his family. Well guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment if you have any ideas for other lists, but I'll come back to you next week to give you another top 10 list. And I'll be seeing you guys later.